Good morning, fam. What's everybody up to today? How's it going? It's Dharma here. This is going to be a tarot story for about 24 to 36 hours from whenever you watch this. Not from when it was uploaded. All right. It's for the entire tribe. Can everybody hear me? I have on a microphone. Am I being heard? Is this the silver silent screen? I'm guessing that you can. Hello. Yeah, it's for everybody. Okay. Oh, loud and clear. Great. Yay. 10-4. I'm on Instagram, dharmajane.8. We have a new, Facebook group where everybody can chat. I'm going to put the link for that down below soonish. Probably after I upload this, right? Yeah. This is what we do. I have mid-months up for... I'm going to try to do it different now, okay? Because I can't seem to get all 12 done. Every time I sit down to do readings, I'm going to do one of each element. Okay, that way nobody's left out. Right? The sage, the amount of sage that I've used today, my nose is, I might sneeze, which would figure because today's the day I start out with microphone, right? Okay, guys, angels, anyone from the highest good that has a message to come forward for the tribe, for the day. What's up, Pixie? Yeah. Bullseye. But it's like do. All eyes are on you. Okay, she's spinning around in the thing. Right. And knives are being thrown, I guess, but they keep getting not today, not today, not today, right? I don't even know if she knows that the bad vibes are being thrown at her. Her eyes are closed. She got little butterfly wings in the midst of metamorphosis, in the midst of change, right? And that irritates somebody, right? They try to be an ass and she's unbothered, right? And she takes her ball and goes home and they're looking around the corner like, the fuck? Oh, right. We're being gracious now. We don't say da fuck anymore. Maybe. It's my goal, okay? Why didn't my little games bother this one? Right? She's just going to go home? Not even going to care? What sorcery is this? This is what it feels like. They're all... Everybody falls for my shit. My stuff. But not this one. She... Not today, not today, not today, right? And somebody's a little... Because she has this one's feisty. I think whoever we're working with knows that this one's feisty. Like, she's probably got a little bit of that Taurus in her. But she has somebody wrapped around her finger. I don't even know if she realizes this or not. But they do. They are. They have been for a while. But I do want to talk about unleashing some kind of beast. But she has it under control. Whatever it is, it's under control. She's like unbothered. She's unbothered. Because she is... And we do have a new moon happening in the next couple of days. The energy is around right now, right? And so she's surrendering to something. She's unbothered because she's not fucking paying attention to this one. She's paying attention to this, which is either herself or a manifestation that she wants or something that she has it under control. And I think also by having it under control means that she's controlled. She's not going to say "da fuck" anymore. she's being very, very okay. I need to not be all over the place. I need to be poised and graced and to focus on this manifestation that I want, because that's what we've been talking about. How do you get what you want? You work towards it. Keep your mind in that place. And in the meantime, you've got this dude pulling your hair. And you're all... And you just keep on keeping on. And they're like, that's maddening. Everybody turns around and tries to fight with me and gives me the attention that I want when I do that. And she's all, nay. I say nay to the naysayers. I say nothing at all. Actually, I stay silent in my meditation. There's something so graceful and poised about all of this. Yes, I have been in the Victorian rabbit hole. We are aware of this. But also, there is a lot of grace and power in not responding to dumb shit. I say nay, right? It might also be that because in this image, she is asleep, okay, laying by herself. And there's all these little, like, ding, 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 ding. What are they called? They're little helpers, little fairy helpers. And they're going around her, and it's like have you ever seen those cartoons where she was a damsel in distress, but not really? She was just, and they go and all the little ants get together and they pick them up and then they move the person while they're asleep. And then when she wakes up, she's sitting in this throne built for an empress, a queen, this manifestation. She wakes up and she's in it. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, well, they are being childed. We're going to get back to that fucking dude. This is something else. She's in a place of grace and poise, and I guess you could call it selfish, right? But because she is being about the self, but it's about rebalance and recalibration so that she can put herself, it feels selfish for selfless reasons. Like she needs to recharge, okay? It's okay to do that, to take time for the self to recharge. And while that's going on, she has all these little fucking Ewoks from Spaceballs, and they come in and they like fix it. They're little fixers. They're little fixer elves. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles. Then look at this abundance. It's like she wakes up and she's like, oh my goodness. And she looks around and she just can't believe. I don't know if she gets moved by spirit to this place. Have you ever seen Coraline? That's what this is fucking like. I mean, this is what this is like. That was way harder than it should have been. And she wakes up and they're like, here's the good house, and here's the good food, and you can have this, and you can have that. And she's like, for me? Right? But is she asleep? Is this just a dream? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning? She like, what is this? I mean, it's an eternal flame, but this is abundance. These are things she can eat, even though we don't do that anymore. Grapes and shit. You can eat the grapes. There'd be like bubbles. I love bubbles. Prove me wrong. Try and tell me bubble, you're all grumpy and shit, and a bubble don't fly past your face and you're not all, or try to catch it on your finger. Lies. Lies. Yes, you did. You did that. I'm calling every single one of y'all out. You like bubbles. Me too. It's abundance. It's stuff. Stuff. Because that's what she was focusing on. Now, we were talking about this thing that she has under control. We have it, right? She has this thing that's under control, but it's like alive in her pants all the time. But she doesn't necessarily want it to come out. Because once it's out, and then she has to retame the beast. What's that? The Six of Cups. It's this like past life bubble, this dream that she can't ever catch. It's the one mega bubble where like that's the one, and then it like jukes and jives and you just can't get to it because it just doesn't want to be popped. Six of Cups. It's that memory, it's that feeling, it's the perfect bubble. And she wants to pop it really bad. And that's what she put under. She can't catch it. She can't catch it. So fuck it. She put it back under her petticoat. Okay? She stuck it back up under there. But it's a bubble. It wiggles around and sometimes she feels it and it's in her pants. But the stupid bubble won't pop. Long story short, she has it under control. That's why she's wearing a Lady Antebellum ring. Okay? So that it can have space to then be a bubble under there. Whatever. You're following me. It's energy, of course. Well, of course. What the fuck is wrong with me lately? I mean, what's wrong with me lately? She's dreaming. She's manifesting. She's got these little helpers, whatever. Because I think part of the reason that she's focused so hard on this thing right here is because the other thing is under control. Okay? We're not focusing on that anymore. Not today. Not today. Not today. All right? Enter fucking guy who's pulling your hair, being childish, whatever. 7 of Wands. Oh. King of Wands and 3 of Swords. They feel rejected. Hard. Like, look, I took all this action to do whatever, and you picked what did she pick? Because, I mean, why are their feelings hurt? Because that's what it looks like. He was all trying to pull her hair, and she's all, not today, and he's all, why? Why not me? And she's like, well, because you pull my hair. Can you not do that? The hummingbirds. You can tell that this person is trying to be real. Okay, so for whatever reason, you're not really paying attention to them, but they're around. Close enough to where they could pull your hair. That's proverbial, okay? The Empress, they adore you. But they're just immature. They are the world. They have an idea, though, about how to keep this thing happening. Okay. So, enter that chapter. I almost said fucking chapter. I did so good just now. We have a feminine who's like, no, nay, no, not today. She has the abundance that she's working towards, and it looks like it's like coming because she's getting real about it. And it has little angels and guides. She has some kind of energy that she has under control, but it's like it creeps up every now and again, and she has to like wrangle it back down. And then right in her face, she has this man-child who adores her completely and presents her with this other fucking idea. And here's the kicker, that idea might go right along with this. The abundance. Because there's sixes here too. They know that it's, they know her. She probably has talked about the manifestations that she wants. She's probably talked about how to get it, what she wants to, how to achieve, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I'm going to do that. Oh, I just saw that part from The Notebook. And he's like, I'm going to build that house. And she's like, really? She's like, well, don't I get a say in it? And he's like, do you want a say in it? And she's like, yes, I want white porch and blue shutters. And he's like, I'm going to do that. I'll do that for you. And she's all, stop pulling my hair. Okay? No, you're not. And he's all Noah about it. Like, yeah, I will. You want blue shutters? I'll do that for you. And she's all, no, you won't. Okay? And then that thing in her pants starts wiggling around. But, okay, so then we have a dilemma. First of all, I want to know why their heart is broken. Oh, they're lonely for you. Then why do they have to be such a man-child? Why? Communicate. Okay. So they are trying to talk. They are trying to do this. In the meantime, if you could imagine what it would be like to have a conversation with someone with a bull in your pants. Okay. And they are presenting you with this manifestation that you really want because it's tangible. You can touch it. You can has it right now. Where's the disconnect? Because it's like, I feel like they present this thing, but the whole time, it's like The Notebook where she's hanging, but it's in reverse. She's hanging out with Noah, but Lon has a giant tractor to ride. And so she can't stop thinking about Lon, even though Lon isn't the right one. But she sees it as the perfect bubble. But she's hanging out with Noah. This is quite the pickle. Okay, well, Allie's a dirty little whore. I'm just kidding. That was bad. My words just now. Grace and poise. Grace and poise. Okay? No, she's not. She enjoys a good tractor ride. Who doesn't? Am I right? Gonna take you for a ride on his big green tractor. He can go slow and he can go faster. Why is it green? What do they call that? Drippy dick? I forget. Gross. Okay. That's besides the point. This one over here is trying to have this conversation. And Noah is trying to have this conversation with you about what you actually want. Okay? But she's all in it's fantasy land. It's, what is it? What's the deal with this bull in her face? See? It's the broom. It needs to be dealt with. Okay? What's this? You're the only person who truly gets me. That one knows how to ring your bell. Ring my bell. Mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. But they aren't. Okay, why not? Why not? How come the one that really knows how to drive that big old tractor isn't the one that's Noah? Loving a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Why not? Why aren't they the right one? The Knight of Pentacles, because they're not ever actually going to offer anything. Even though they have the world to offer, they'll never give it up. Three of Pentacles. Three of Swords. And the Moon, and they're full of secrets. But yummy. Okay. Now, let's talk about this. So now that you know, you've got that whatever going on in your pants, okay? You need to get that under control because real tangible something is right in front of you. What is it that they are like saying? Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours. Faithfully. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I have a microphone now. I want to scream. And I want an air guitar. My jaw hurts. That's adorable. The Queen of Swords, and she's all, you there. Page of Cups. And the King and Queen of Swords. They have a real logical conversation. Meeting the match, they meet you head to head. You have a real, and the Star, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's how you wind up with this thing that you manifested because you sought out spiritual tarot stories, okay, and terrible humor, and realize that the one that has to always be contained because it can't run free is the one that we should be saying not today to. And the reason that the reason you have to wrangle it in your pants all the time is because it needs to be set free. It's not supposed to be in there. A bull in a bell skirt. Okay. I like that. Noah is like, okay, I'll do that for you. And you're like, no, you won't. But this one, who I'm wrangling, can't you see that we're going to be together? Nay, bitches. Noah wants to play with you, so go play with him, right? Ace of Wands. Heck yeah, Noah wants to play. He's been waiting. He's down. He can drive a tractor. He might even let you drive. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, about that. A bull in a bell skirt. That's clever. I have so many tarot decks everywhere. Okay. These are cute too. I don't know what these are. This whole thing made my like cheeks go all the way up. All the way up. Okay. Let's get out the old school fairies. Any other things to happen for the Ravens today? I just heard late night. The Pearl. And loyalty. I think this bull comes back later on in the evening. And I think that you reluctantly turn it down. And why did I do that? Why did I turn it down? And then you start to like talk crazy stuff to yourself. And then you start lusting really hard. And then you try to trap the bull again. It's a bull in a bell skirt. It don't belong in there. Okay? I think the rule is that nothing belongs in your skirt. So let's be honest with ourselves. And that's a gift, right? Because it's like if you would just let Noah try, all right? Because Allie, let's face it, she is a bossy little wench. Spoiled rotten brat. All right? She's probably hard to deal with. And if sometimes she would just get out of the way, I bet you that Noah could probably do some stuff. He's like a lumberjack. That's hot. And he fixed up that old house. I would live there. I would live there all day long. Okay. So I just want to be like, remember who is Noah in this. And who's the bull in the bell skirt. Right? Can we get a card for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36, please? Death. Wow. Surprise. Let's have some cards on that. Holy crap. This is after, like, I feel like this is tomorrow. Because usually when I pull the card for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36 is what happens right up before I start to do another reading. Something ends in a hurry. Let me make myself clear. And you're all... Ugh. Oh, you know what? I got a little set of gypsy cards that I wanted to try out. These are cool. So I ended up taking all of the cards out of the boxes, and I'm just going to let myself like fish through and feel the ones that I want. And I don't know all the names of these decks. I have so many now. I'm so grateful, but I don't know the names of all of them. What is this, please? Ecclesiastic, the priest, the Hierophant, the Father, a widow, and money. She said Mama needs a new car. But it's the widow and the father. I don't like... I'm sorry, like, I predict death, okay? But that's why I'm like, I don't know what to say. I mean, let me just, whoa. I'm not even gonna, I'm just letting that go. What the fuck? The sweetheart, the marriage, and a baby. Okay, well, that's another, like, somebody gets their... Well, no, because that's the same person. I do want to talk about somebody may very well get somebody pregnant. Okay. I don't know if they do it on purpose or not, but it does seem like that might... Because this is... kind of looks like a birth canal, right? But this is the singer of initiation. But there might be a gift. Oh, the gift of love. That's a baby. But it brings, I don't know. This got real weird real quick. I'm just going to stop it right now. Bull and a bell skirt. Okay, one card for how we're going to be walking away tomorrow. Happy and strong. I can't do this anymore. That's all I have for today for the story. For those of you who are out after this, thank you for stopping by. That was fun times. I'm going to be getting up the rest of the mid-months, as many as I can in a week, and then I will start over. Okay, that's just how I roll, because I also go live every day. But I'm trying to spread it out more equally between elements. But I usually just do what I feel. Like, I sit down and do reading, and my guides are like, okay, now do Libra. I'm like, okay. Okay. It doesn't even really resonate with me as much as Sag does. Anymore. That changed in the last year or so. I was Libra hard for a long time. I got a wicked headache all of a sudden, too. Okay. So, for those of you who are done with the reading, thanks so much for stopping by. You can find me on Instagram, dharmajane.8. And this is part of the reading where we sit around and talk. Okay. So, yesterday we talked about getting a Hogwarts, except it's not going to be a Hogwarts. And then I went down this rabbit hole of these people restoring castles. I think we should just build a castle. Do you know how many free stone piles are around this place? Farmers who already picked the stone, and they have a giant pile of stones, and they're like, please get these away from my house. And I'd be like, gladly. I'm building a castle. Wasn't the Loveland castles made out of like milk jugs? They did it in bricks, but river rocks. Yeah, basically. And you can do this up to code, people. There are rules. Okay. Foundation has to be certain depth and width for depending on what you're planning on building above. And if you want to add more, you have to add more foundation, but that's hard, so don't do that. And then you just keep adding on with permits. Yeah, back up the crow's nest up there. There's a lot of gravel, but there's a lot of big stones too. Yeah, we could add anything to it. I'm watching The Haunting of Bly Manor right now. That's why I'm in this place. That's why my brain is here. Okay? But imagine. Because I always said that place kind of looks like Rivendell. It's got dips and dives and whatever, and there's water, and it's mystical. Okay? Why can't we just build a castle? We're going to commandeer a pirate ship. Why can't we have a castle too? I'm just saying. I personally feel like it might be easier to build a small castle than it would be to restore a Victorian mansion. Because you start from scratch. And really, all you're doing is building a shell out of stones. And then you put the headers in the stones, right? Big ones. Made out of the trees that used to be standing there where the castle is now. And then you just like build regular house or whatever. Well, it's easy. A moat is necessary. A scullery. A greenhouse. A moon room. What's the one that they call it with the arboretum? What's it called? Where's our proper English folks? Milo. What is that room? The conservatory. But I also need a portal. Yes. And a library. And we have to, the moon room can also be the ballroom where we have balls. For just chatting. Yeah, that thing. You put trees and shit in there and you can make it hot. Yeah, moon room. But the ceiling you'll be able to see out of it, okay? And then we'll have balls in there. But on like the holidays that we work with, like solstice and summer solstice, any of the solstices, equinox, whatever, Samhain, Mabon, all of them, we'll have parties. The Yorkshire Castle Crow, I'm going to need to see that. So this is the bubble. This is the bull in the bell skirt. This is what's been in my brain. I can't stop thinking about this castle. What does the cards indicate? Oh, you have to rewind. It's the inner bubble. Well, that's what I'm saying. The bull in the bell skirt doesn't always have to be a dude. I mean, it could be. Who knows? I believe I have floor plans to make. Yeah, raven parties. Okay, over on the Facebook page, put on that page, the Google Assistant just popped back up. Put your favorite, show me your favorite castles and castle interiors. I want to see. I want to see what you like. If you're into that kind of thing. I totally am. All right, that's all we have for today. I don't even know if I can work anymore. I'm officially in fairy tale place. Yeah, I love stuff like that. All right, I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.